I'm Wyatt Cree. Today's episode is filled with all of your need-to-know entertainment news and a special tea time where we discuss all the latest Kardashian-Jenner baby rumors that you don't want to miss. But for now, let's get rolling into our top stories of the week. Well, this week, Kanye West broke the internet with a little help from wifey Kim Kardashian, though. If you recall, a couple weeks back, paparazzi snapped some pics of Kim K running around LA grabbing Kit Kats, stepping out of cars with suicide doors, and eating McDonald's ice cream cones. All the while, Kim was rocking the latest Yeezy Season 6 fashions. Kanye took this idea and ran with it, recreating the paparazzi pics for the Yeezy ad campaign. This time, however, friends, influencers, Instagram models, and former bestie Paris Hilton were invited to rock these now iconic looks. Stars like Jordan Wood, the Claremont twins, and Amina Blue threw on a silver blonde lace front wig and their matching crop top yoga pant sets to create these images that caused Instagrammers to do a double take or triple take. According to Billboard, Kanye plans to lower Yeezy line prices with coming collections, taking the brand to a more mainstream market. So is hip-hop's newest leading lady, Cardi B, expecting a baby with fiancé Offset? There seems to be mixed reports. TMZ reports that when Cardi performed at different Super Bowl VIP events, her team was allegedly telling venue workers that she was indeed pregnant. Cardi's representatives confirmed that she refrained from partying and preferred to sip on Fiji water during the events. However, Cardi has made it clear in numerous interviews and Instagram videos that she is not yet pregnant and completely dedicated to her career. She even responded to fans on her Instagram asking if she was expecting, saying, quote, "No girl, I'm just getting fat. Let me fat in peace," end quote. So looks like we will have to hold off on a lil baby Cardi for the time being. After all, she is set to tour with fellow finesse singer Bruno Mars, film a movie, and perform at Coachella all within the next 5 months. Ow! Additionally, Cardi B's team confirms that her new album will be finished by summer. Okay. So let's just leave Cardi alone and let her get fat in peace. So Casey, what do you think about this story? I think Cardi B is just the sweetest little girl on the planet.
I think you have the best Cardi impersonation on Boy Park's campus. That was so funny. That's official, really. Success, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Obviously. Well, speaking of success, it's beginning to look like even more troubles for the girls of Fifth Harmony, as ex-member Camila Cabello's self-titled debut album hits #1 on the Billboard 200 album chart. And her hit single Havana reaches #1 on the Hot 100 singles chart. While with Fifth Harmony, Camila and the girls reached peaks of #4 on the album and singles charts for their album Reflection and their record Work From Home, respectively. The Fifth Harmony girls have thus far remained silent on the release of Camila's solo album, but let's flash back to summer when they shaded the ex-member at the VMAs. Camila recently addressed the moment for the very first time in a New York Times interview, stating, "It definitely hurt my feelings. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't prepared for it, especially because at that point I'd moved on from it. I was just like, what? Why?" Camila also revealed further details as to why she left the group. Following her first solo endeavors on a collab with Shawn Mendes, Camila sought to write more of the girls' tracks, but was denied many creative liberties. The star also revealed that she was given the ultimatum to choose between working with the group or pursuing a solo project. Clearly, Miss Cabello seems to have made the right decision as she joins the ranks of Britney Spears and Beyoncé as the only women to occupy #1 albums and singles simultaneously on their debut album and lead singles. That's a mouthful, but wow, congrats, girls. And let's not forget to mention that Camila's next single, Never Be the Same, is already burning up the airwaves. I'm bringing you all the latest girl group news and gossip. Over the weekend, Fifth Harmony kicked off their PSA Latin and South American tour. During a stop in Argentina, group member Dinah Jane suffered a slight wardrobe malfunction. Luckily, the group's tour opener, Becky G, known for her hit single Shower, noticed the rip in Dinah's bodysuit and ran on stage. And this is where all the confusion begins. So in this clip from Fifth Harmony fan Camila Cabello's Twitter page, we see security run on stage after Becky G, pulling her off, assuming she's a fan. And Fifth Harmony's clearly a little confused by this fiasco, and they just continue their choreography. Luckily, fan member Allie realizes what's happening, brings Becky back on stage, and gives her a round of applause as she ties a shirt around Dinah's waist. Crisis aborted. Props to security, but maybe take a better look at your talent next time. Magazine. Okay. So move over Kim Kardashian because Nicki Minaj is here to break the internet. This week, the rap queen released her paper magazine properly titled Menage a Trois. The cover and spread was shot by renowned photographer Ellen Von Unworth and features Nicki rocking her signature 3 wigs, black, blonde, and of course pink. Paper Mag's last Break the Internet edition featured the now iconic recreation of Jean-Paul Goude's Champagne Incident, starring Kim Kardashian, a bottle of streaming champagne, and the famous Kardashian behind. Paper's creative director Drew Elliott stated in an interview, quote, "We have never called an issue break the internet since we did it back in 2014 with Kim Kardashian. It takes a certain type of talent with an awesome fan base and the ability to put trust and paper to work our magic. But don't worry, there's no competition between the 2 cover stars." Kim commented 3 fire emojis on Nicki's Instagram, which unveiled the racy cover, and that also garnered over 1.5 million likes in under 13 hours. Nicki Minaj is currently working on her 4th studio album, which will follow up her 2012 release, The Pink Print, and Kim is sitting pretty with her KKW brand soaring even higher with the release of 3 new fragrances. But although we love both of these lovely women here at Entertainment on Point, I have to ask, who really broke the internet? So Marley, who broke the internet? The 2018 Grammy nominations were released, with Jay-Z leading the pack with 8 nominations. The rapper has nominations in each of the big 3 categories, Album, Record, and Song of the Year, for his work on his 2017 album 444. Kendrick Lamar and Bruno Mars trail Jay-Z with 7 and 6 nominations respectively. Other notable nominees include Lorde, who is the only woman to receive an Album of the Year nod this year with Melodrama, and also Kesha, who earns her first 2 Grammy nominations for Praying in the Pop Vocal Performance category and the album Rainbow for Pop Vocal Album. As seen throughout the awards season for music this year, it appears that the Grammy Academy isn't paying too much love to women in the industry. The Song and Record of the Year categories are almost entirely male-dominated, with hits like Louis Fonsi, Daddy Yankee, and Justin Bieber's Despacito, and Bruno Mars's That's What I Like racking up numerous nominations. However, the most nominated woman at the 2018 Grammys happens to be up-and-comer SZA, with a total of 5 nods. She receives nominations in the Best New Artist category, as well as Best R&B Song and Performance. Some notable snubs include Ed Sheeran, whose massive hit Shape of You didn't score a nomination in the Record or Song of the Year categories, and similarly, Lady Gaga, whose ballad Million Reasons was predicted to score nominations in the same categories. Other snubs include past Disney stars as well. Demi Lovato, whose latest album Tell Me You Love Me was predicted to dominate pop vocal categories, but received no love. And Miley Cyrus, whose album Younger Now was released specifically in time to meet the Grammy deadlines, did not receive any attention. But we'll tune in to the 60th Annual Grammys hosted by James Corden on January 28th, 2018 to find out whether our faves snatch the trophies. Welcome back to Entertainment on Point. It's time to riot, fashion riot, that is.
Yes, and this week we will be taking a look at some of the fashion from the American Music Awards red carpet, as well as giving each look a hit or a miss. But first, I need to introduce our very special guest, Rob Gomez. Rob is normally behind the scenes as our technical director, but this is sadly his last episode before he graduates, so we wanted to bring him front and center in front of the camera. Rob, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
We're really excited.
Pleasure to be here.
We're really excited to have you look at some fashion with us.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
So first up, we have Miss Demi Lovato wearing Esther Abner. And here we can see she has this nude illusion, black train, and of course, extensions down to her butt. I'm going to have to give this look a hit.
I have seen her in better, I have to say.
And up next is former Disney star as well, and newly blonde Selena Gomez wearing head-to-toe Coach. And we know she's one of the Coach girls, so let's take a look at her. I love it. I don't like the blonde hair though, but I love the dress.
What a look.
I love the leather jacket made into like a hot mini skirt. I think that's so cute. Like menswear to red carpet. Super fun.